Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today's project is for the Vicki Boutin Design Team, and this week I am bringing you a new layout inspired by the beautiful paper and the All the Good Things collection. Let me show you what I started doing. I'm using one of the foundation papers and I gesso the page, but I'm not showing you that. Once the gesso was dry, and it dries really fast actually, I am using coral macaroon, the acrylic paint, and I'm watering it down. Like literally, I am making it so fluid that it looks like watercolor. The reason that I want to do that is I wanted to puddle color onto the background. I had this idea of creating two triangles that connected in the middle. And for this, as you see right now, I'm just using the paint and I'm just dripping it onto the page. I'm no specific information. Along the way, I am adding some art crayon just because I wanted to not just focus on the coral macaroon color, but I wanted to bring some of the other colors that are in the All the Good Things papers. And as you're gonna see, all I'm doing is just dripping the color and just swirling the page so that the color flows along the page. And as you see, I'm just adding some art crayon along the way. Just like I said, just because I wanted to combine all the colors, and I thought that it would be a great idea to have something like a marble effect. But the more paint that I put in, I just thought it looked really pink and I wanted to bring more color. So you're gonna see that I start adding more of the art crayons and just into little spots because I just want to have a combination of all the color. But as it worked alone, I did not like it as much. So my choice was to use a roll of paper towel to soak up all the excess paint that was puddling on the page. And what I'm left behind is just with a soft background of a pink tone to it. And I'm okay with that because I think that I can actually now start adding color to it and I have a basis to. But this time what I decided to use is all focus in all the warm colors from the art crayons and use, instead of using water to dilute it, use the little bit of acrylic paint that I have left there on my mat, you can say, to dilute the art crayon. This way I'm combining the pink that's in the background with some of the newer tones, and I'm actually getting to the tones that are in the collection. And you're going to see that I am not being liberate, or you can say a specific, or where I'm dropping the colors. I'm just scribbling a little bit of the art crayon onto the paper. And this works because the paper was primed. So that means it was gesso. So it gives time for the paint to flow. If you have not prepped your paint, then it's going to be hard for you to create the effect of a marbling or have the paint flow on the page. So take the time to prep your pages. It actually works really well, especially if you add a mixed media. And as you're going to see, I told you I'm creating another small triangle, and I'm doing the same thing that I did before. I puddle some paint and then soak up all the excess liquid or fluid from the page using some of the paper towel. And then I'm the same thing. I'm just scribbling some of the warm tones of the art crayons onto the little spots, and I'm just diluting it with the acrylic paint that I have on my mat. And this, like I mentioned before, this is just a coral macaroon diluted with pretty much a lot of water just to get that very fluid consistency. And I'm just adding a few more scribbles of the art crayons in the different warm tones because I just wanted to bring a little more of those oranges and yellows onto the page. And that's it. This background is really easy to create because it really has no defined shape. And that's the beauty of having a gesso page. It actually allows you for the paint to flow freely on the page, creating that marble effect. And it's just a little few droplets of the paint. That's all it takes. And I'm going to set it aside to dry. Now, if you want like really straight paper background, and what we all want after using mixed media, the solution is once it's completely dry, put it through a laminator. If you own a laminator, put it through a laminator. If you're using the specialty paper, set it to, I'm going to say, one higher than middle. If you have, I use a mink, so my setting is on 4, and I put it once through forward and then reverse it, and that's all it takes. It comes out really flat and nice to work with. And as you're going to see, I'm bringing the picture. That's my sister and my daughter, my youngest sister. And I'm going to play with the papers. Like I said, that's where the inspiration for this paper, for this layout was. And I'm picking up the yellows and the oranges. And I have this butterfly punch from Michael's, actually. And I decided that I wanted to punch butterflies from all the papers in the collection and also from white vellum. And not to work on the picture, I just wanted to keep it simple, but I know that I needed something to pop. So I am picking this, and actually this is my favorite paper from the collection, this floral paper. And I actually use it because it has all the tones of yellows and the pinks that are in the entire collection. So I just matted my picture and added some foam adhesive to it. Now, as you see, I actually stitch all the butterflies together so that there's movement in the wings. And now I'm going to start setting up, or actually forming the design on my page. And my idea was to have butterflies flying around the picture and around the title. And for this, you're going to see I'm just lifting up the top layer of the wings of the butterflies, the ones cut out of pattern paper, and leaving the vellum flat on the back. And all I'm doing is, once I'm happy with the design, I am just going to go ahead and start gluing everything together, starting with the picture. And like I said, I had matted this some foam adhesive because I wanted it to lift off the page. And then all I'm doing is I'm using quick adhesive just to glue all the stitch butterflies onto the page. I will use some foam adhesive in some of them, just the ones around the picture, just because I want them to lift higher than the picture. Then the rest just plain glue straight onto the page. And I would suggest that you use like a strong adhesive because mixed media doesn't work that great with paper when adhering stuff onto paper. So use some strong adhesive just so you don't want moving in the page. Now comes to embellishing the page. And I had this idea. These are my girls. This is my little sister is autistic. So we love her. She is a happy little girl. So the title came so easy for me. It was Happy Girls. So I'm using a combination of the glitter foam stickers and some of the alphas. And I love these alphas. They're skinny. They're black with little scribbles. They're perfect. The combination, the black and white picture pops. And I just wanted to bring some of the black. So it works perfect. And then I'm just adding some embellishments to, doesn't need much because the butterflies are taking a lot of the space, and you know the butterflies and the picture, they work great together. So you don't want to add too much to the page. You don't want to take away from the details. So just a few tags and the watercolor stickers. If you just use them as sentiment stickers, black and white, work perfect in this. But one of my favorite things of the collection are the cardstock stickers because the sentiments that come in them, it's great. They're great. They're perfect, and they will work really good on this page. And after that, as you're gonna see, I'm just gonna, because I have all these worm tubes, I wanted to take advantage of them, and I wanted to bring some of that gold. I love gold. I don't know, there's something about it. So I'm using some of the ribbons, and the scripty words that comes in the ribbons actually works really good. I just little details in the background and to bring out that gold. And after that, I'm just gonna date it. And as I was working on the date, I realized that I could actually add some sentiment using gold ink in between the butterflies just to create more of I don't know if you said, to punch the background a little bit more and to bring some of that gold that's in the title. And all I'm doing is using the roller stamp, and I just adding the sentiments that come in the stamp. After that, I am just adding some of those small circles that come on the roller stamp using black ink. It just helps tie it up and add more texture and the mixed media look to the background. And not just to complete the gold, I am actually using some Heidi Swap color shine just to bring some more of the gold into, and I just blend it a little bit around the page. And that's it. I added a few lines of journal at the bottom of the butterflies because I wanted to keep the rest clean so everything pops really nice. And that's about it, guys. It took I'm not going to say it took no time to complete, because it took some time to complete, especially because I said I started with an idea and then, you know, the paint puddle and I didn't like it and started again. So it's okay. Mixed media, it's okay. Mixed media is supposed to be fun, and it's okay to make mistakes. And this mistake actually worked really well at the end. And this is, you're going to see the close-ups and you're going to see the colors pop. The background, it's there, but it's not punchy like it was at the beginning. All those colors mixed together nicely, and all the embellishments work really great. I focus only on one of the tones of the palette, and it's great. So check out all of Vicki's collection. It's great. It's beautiful. The colors are great. There's so much to choose from. And remember, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye bye, guys.